Hey, make sure you are following, liking, and subscribing on whatever social media platform that you are listening to the sound of my voice right now. It's your girl, Paula, aka the Ebony Biz Diva, coming to the room. Hello. How you doing? How you feeling today? Listen, happy 2024 if I have not seen you, if I have not connected with you in this 11 first days of 2024. It's been extremely hectic for me. I have a special announcement I want to make. So I am coming on, and you know this is a little late for me, but I want to make this special announcement, and I can't wait until tomorrow because I know y'all gonna be in these streets. So I wanted to make this announcement quickly tonight. Let me know if you are watching, even if you're hashtag replay, by just typing your name and saying hello in the comments. Let me know that you just give some girls some love. Give me some Capricorn love because it's still Capricorn season, okay? For those of you that don't know me or are just meeting me, because I have so many new friends that are following me and I'm following them, and I'm really getting excited about getting to know you in this upcoming year, because the excitement that I am feeling around 2024 is different than it ever was in 2023, honey. So whatever it is that you was feeling in 2023, I'm gonna need you to put that on the back. I mean, like, keep that thing out the door. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Take a deep cleansing breath and exhale that thing out, because the energy and excitement that I am feeling when I talk to entrepreneurs, women in general, just the life that we're about to embark on in 2024, these new vibes that we got going, it's going to be a good year. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Paula Marie, the Ebony Biz Diva. I am a visibility marketing strategist, and I help my clients to get very clear and strategic about creating their authentic visual brand voice. We do this with imaging and video and that good SEO. I'm also a Pinterest strategist. And let me slide myself down to the corner so y'all can see what's going on behind me. Let me slide my cell phone down here. So in February, Black Pinterest Live, the second annual Black Pinterest Live. Let me not forget that. This is the second time I'm doing this. The second Black Pinterest Live is happening in February. It's a hybrid event. What does that mean? It means that there are 2 days of a virtual summit, which is absolutely free. The summit is let me say that again, absolutely free. So you just have to click on the link that's going to be scrolling. I think that's it. Click on the link that's going to be scrolling down underneath me. It's also in the description as well. Go to www.blk Pinterest Live to get your free ticket. It's absolutely free. Now, all these people that are floating around, these are the speakers, and this isn't even all the speakers. I got to update this flyer, honey, because we got new speakers. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good, because last year I was doing this by myself. This year, I got speakers. Say that one more time. Last year was a team of one. This year, I got speakers. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're talking about AI technology. We've got speakers coming in talking about how to create TikToks. We're talking about how to hire VAs effectively. We're talking about branding and really like how to create a brand in a very simple way, right? I think as entrepreneurs, we get inundated with so much information that we become overwhelmed. And I will tell you that last year's Black Pinterest Live burned me to the ground. Like, I was all the way to the ground, y'all. I was all the way to the ground. And I almost didn't do year 2. And I'm going to keep telling that story until enough people hear it, because it's important for us to validate and be okay with not feeling our best, but also not feeling our best in the work that we're doing. Doesn't mean that we're not doing good work. We're just not feeling our best. And it may be because our perception is a certain way. It may be maybe because we are thinking that it needs to look and feel a certain way when really the capacity that we have is what we're going to get. And so my slogan, my motto, I just came up with this a couple days ago, is that I have I have the capabilities of doing all the things, okay? I'm smart, I'm talented, I'm skilled. I'm that girl. However, I may not have the capacity to do all the things. I may be capable, but I may not have the capacity to do all the things. And so I'm excited about Black Pinterest Live because Black Pinterest Live is not a Black Pinterest event. It is sponsored by Black Pinterest Live. Black Pinterest Live is a way for us to get our business systems and our foundations a little bit stronger. We want to make sure that we are doing all the things. So when we're talking about elevating our brands, when we're talking about growing our businesses and building our legacies, we need to have certain things in place. We need to have certain systems in place. And those things are needed in Pinterest, which is where I started, but you also need those for Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and, you know, your website and your blogs and your podcast and wherever you live on these streets, right? So Black Pinterest Live is sponsoring this event, but this is an entrepreneurial event. If you are an entrepreneur and your business is not feeling its best, if you feel like content makes you crazy, there's so many different ways to deliver content. There's so many different platforms to show up with your content. What types of content are we using? You need to be in this. So whether you're a beginner, a new entrepreneur, whether you've been doing it for a while and you're pivoting and you're shifting, you need to be in this, right? And the main reason is because of the speakers that are coming. But baby, let me share with you my announcement. So this is a hybrid event. And the hybrid event means that we're doing 2 days of a virtual free summit. Go ahead and go to the link below to get your tickets. It's also going to be on the description as well. However, I'm going to change the link up really quickly because part 2 of Black Pinterest Live is an in-person event. My vision and my goal for Black Pinterest Live has always been for us to have collaboration and have community and have connectivity. Those things are very important to me, where we can touch each other and we can have conversations with each other in real time. And virtual is amazing when you can get to the information because I can get to many people from all over. Okay. I can get to many people. I've got some people from the Caribbean that are coming to Black Pinterest Live free virtual summit. I'm excited about that. The way that the internets allow us to extend our reach beyond what we could do personally face to face, that's a big deal. However, there's something very special, even sexy, about coming together, hugging each other, looking each other in our eyeballs and having a conversation, sharing laughs with each other, and building and cultivating experiences with each other. That's what Black Pinterest Live really feels like for me. So it's a hybrid event. Everybody get your tickets to the free summit. But if you want to be that special girl, and I'm talking about that special girl, then you want to make sure that you are here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. You want to be here February the 23rd through the 25th. And this is how this is going to play out. 21st and the 22nd is the virtual summit, okay? The evening on the 22nd, the morning of the 23rd, I need you getting on a flight and coming to the DC area. Now, Southwest just had an amazing sale, okay? They're going to have some more. American Airlines has some great deals, and even Delta has some great deals right now. So you can come to the DMV. But this is why it's important to be in the DMV. There's something very strong and powerful about this city. There's something very powerful and strong about this area where we have just a couple of inches away, just a couple of miles away. We've got two of the largest affluent African American communities in the country right here in Maryland. That's powerful, right? That's super powerful. We're going to visit Maryland, DC, and Virginia. I'm excited about it. But we're also not only working on cultivating content during our in person VIP weekend, it really is a VIP weekend. We are going to be spending some time pouring back into ourselves, getting some rest, getting some much needed nurturing and some R&R. So I wanted to really like break that thing down. And this is unlike anything else. Marketing and content creation. That's my business self, right? That's my business alter ego. But for some of you who are just meeting me, I'm a fitness professional and I've been a fitness professional for 20 years. My degree, Bachelor of Sciences in Nutrition Science. I've been cultivating, programming, and building these things for fitness, health, wellness entities in the Washington, D.C. area for the last 20 years. I've worked in almost every government agency. I've owned my own brick and mortar Pilates studio. I've worked in local government agencies and Fortune 500 companies as well. So when it comes to like how you're feeling in your bodies, that's important to me. So let me pull up the actual itinerary so you can see it in real time because that's the video, but I want you to see this thing in real time. What's going to happen is on day one, you're going to come in and we're going to have a professional photo shoot. Now that professional photo shoot is going to be so amazing because who don't need new photos? I can never not get enough new photos, right? Our stage is going to be at the National Harbor, which is in National Harbor, Maryland. Now, let me tell you something about National Harbor. It is gorgeous. This is where we will be staying, okay? We will be staying at the National Harbor. There's restaurants there, there's stores there, there's shopping there, there's entertainment there. Everything you need is going to be right there. You're not going to want for anything. But we ain't going to be there the whole time. But it's going to be where we lay our heads. So we're going to have our photo shoot at the National Harbor. Then we're going to have our first content collaboration session, and that is going to be at the National Harbor. Then we've got to get ready because we're in the DMV, baby. And baby, when we're in the DMV, we got to do DMV things, okay? So if you've never been to the DMV, we like the happy hour, okay? We love to partake in the happy hour, okay? We work hard, we play hard, and that's how we go. So we're going to go out and we're going to go to happy hour at a local Black establishment here in the local Washington, D.C. area. And then you got to get your rest on. You got to get your rest on because that's going to be a good time. I don't know what time we coming back, but it ain't going to be soon, okay? We're going to have the DC experience. Then on Saturday, we are going to be at a different location. We're going to a local spa here in the Washington, D.C. area. We'll be in Virginia, just on the other side of the bridge, just about 10, 15 minutes away from National Harbor. Very close. Very close. We're going to have the morning part 2 of the content collaboration session. And let me tell you about these content collaboration sessions. We're building the content for the thing that you're launching. Whatever this thing is that you're working on for 2024, we're building content and we're also mapping out your marketing content calendar for that particular launch. So we're taking all of that stress away in terms of what you should be marketing in terms of launching, how soon, what the calendar and the schedule is going to look like for that, what types of content do you need. We're going to map all of that out so that you're going to have some really great footage and some really great images to take back with you to really highlight and showcase and start the ball rolling on launching the thing that's going to be your big thing for 2024. So our content collaboration sessions are all about that. So we just did, follow me, 2 days of the virtual summit. The virtual summit is the 21st and the 22nd. It's absolutely free. You're going to be watching that from home, on your phone, or on your laptop. It's all gonna be gravy. Then you're going to fly out to DC. You need to be here by noon, okay? Because photo shoot starts at 1. We're going to wrap up our photo shoot. We're going to go to our content collaboration session. And this is where it's going to be boots on the ground. You're going to be out in the world, out in the National Harbor, collecting those images and the essence of the culture that you're trying to create within your brand and within your business. Then we're going to let that thing go and we're going to partake in the happy hour, the DMV happy hour. All right. Day 2, we're moving locations and we're going over the bridge to Virginia, where we'll be at a local spa. And that's where we will have our second content collaboration session where we will review and we will edit and we will also put together that entire marketing launch blueprint. When you leave the DMV, you will have that blueprint together. That's going to take a load off of a weight off of your shoulders, but it's also going to help anybody that you add onto your team to assist you to easily be able to follow the blueprint in terms of creating content, automating content on social media platforms, rolling out any type of mini launches that you may have to support the big launch. There's so many ways that we can launch events, right? Or launch a product or launch a service. So we're going to walk through all of those steps and we're going to choose the one that's right for you. Then, when we finish that content collab session, and brunch is included in that, you got the rest of the day to participate in however you want to participate at that spa. And let me tell you, that spa is 3 levels, baby. It's 3 levels. It's packed to the gills. It has multiple saunas. It has multiple steam rooms. It has multiple little specialty rooms along the way, right? It has the cold plunge. It's got all the things, okay? It's got the igloos on the rooftop. It has a rooftop heated pool. Look, it's got all the things. It's got 3 restaurants, smoothie bar, and a full bar with alcohol. This is your time to normalize nurturing yourself. Who doesn't want to get in a hot tub and just relax with no clock, no time telling you when you have to leave, where you can really just relax, reset? As I said earlier, 2023, one of the hardest years. Everybody I talked to was like, when is this year going to be over? But as an entrepreneur, you spend so much time working long hours, working solo long hours, doing it all on your own. There's this responsibility that you've placed on yourself in order to be able to produce the type of business and the type of brand, the quality products and services that you're delivering. And so that takes a lot of time away from you really taking care of yourself, from you really nurturing yourself. This weekend is all about you. Nurturing yourself, giving your business what it needs, but also giving yourself what it needs, right? And then we're not even going to talk about the financial pressure that may come with building a business, but also that pressure may limit you from being able to take care of yourself adequately, to be able to indulge in a spa day, to be able to indulge in exercise and eating healthy and planning that out, because that's just one more thing on your to-do list, right? So if you're feeling any type of pressure or anxiety or stress, let me know in the comments. If you're feeling any type of anxiety or stress, let me know in the comments from 2023. Because I know I did. I did. I fell down and I didn't pick myself back up for like 5 months. Real talk. Real talk. So I'll be the first to raise my hand. And when you work in that type of environment where you're just, head down, buried, you know, just really like working the business, growing the brand, there's a lack of work-life balance. So if I got to get you here for a VIP weekend where we put some things together for your business and we give you some balance inside of your world where you can relax, you can go upstairs and schedule a massage or a facial, or, you can get some reflexology work on your feet like that. When you get your feet done, let me tell you, that opens up all the chakras in your body. You become so much more powerful when that happens, right? And sometimes that burying your head down, working and grinding makes you feel like you're on an island. You're on this silo all by yourself. There's this uncertainty of if I'm going to be able to do it. But then there's also this little voice that says, am I doing it right? Am I doing it good enough? Are they going to like it? Am I going to generate revenue? There's always the question of if. That uncertainty is a lot of stress that we place on ourselves. It comes from a need to be perfect all the time. And what my coach always told me, my good forever coach, Dr. Sade Wadu, who's one of my speakers, by the way, for Black Pinterest Live, everything comes full circle, right? She always says it doesn't have to be perfect to get paid. Oh, that's a word. It doesn't have to be perfect to get paid. But as a fitness professional, this is what I know. You cannot neglect yourself. You cannot neglect yourself. You cannot build anything while you are sinking and tanking. You can't do it. You have to elevate to your best self in order for your businesses, your brands, your companies, your teams to elevate to their best selves. Because even if your business grows, there's going to hit a peak where you can't sustain it, or you're not physically going to be able to enjoy it. So day 2 is about putting all the pieces together and wrapping up your your marketing launch plan in a bow, right? Once that's done, we can focus on ourselves and normalize the idea of nurturing us. Normalize the idea of putting the oxygen mask on yourself. Normalize the idea of scheduling the massage. Normalize the idea of just sitting and doing nothing and enjoying the peace and the solitude of letting your brain just be, letting your body just be, right? You can go to the eucalyptus room inside of the spa and just be as you inhale all of the good scents. You can go down to the infrared room. I did a workshop last week in the infrared room where we have these lights, these infrared lights that are beaming on you that help to like cultivate energy and cell growth and in your skin, but also it goes deep, probably 6 to 8 layers deep into your skin. When it permeates that deep, there's this feeling of like warmth that you can't get anywhere else. Super good for any type of arthritic ailments that you may have. I'm just saying, the spa is the bomb, okay? The spa is the bomb. It's got everything that you can ever need. And I'm excited to be able to share this experience with you because this is what we do in the DMV. Now, that's day 2. Because after we do the spa and experience, we're going to end the evening by coming together with a sound bath workshop. It's going to be our private sound bath workshop to like bring all of your energy down, so where you can really understand and feel like what that high vibration feels like in the most subtle spaces of your body. It's going to be major. It's going to be major. And then day 3. Day 3 is where we wrap up and we do another thing that we love to do in the DMV. We like a good brunch. So we're going to go to an amazing brunch location, Black owned location. And we're going to say our farewells and our goodbyes so that you can get on your plane, your cars, your trains, however you need to travel to get back home. This is the 3-day experience that's going to give you the luxury. That's going to give you the luxury that only you deserve. It's going to make you feel like there's nothing else that matters because you will have checked off a major box in completing your content marketing launch blueprint. But then also, you start to put yourself first for a couple of hours. And the goal is that you take that with you when you go home. You take that feeling with you. You take those experiences with you. And when you take that feeling and those experiences with you, then you're able to replicate that in your own way at home. So that's important. Those 3 days in the DMV are powerful because we're eliminating pain points in your business, but we're also eliminating some personal pain points to keep you refreshed and revitalized and energetic, creative and stimulated. All those things are needed in order for you to be the bomb boss that you were meant to be. So I'm going to open up this really quickly, and I want you to just see what this looks like in terms of the itinerary. Everything that I just said, everything that we're doing. We're going to start with that photo shoot. We're going to have our first session, and our session is interactive. You're going to be all over the National Harbor doing the thing. It's going to be great. I can't tell you, but you're going to love it. I'm going to tell you that. Then we're going to come together and we're going to go into the DC area for happy hour. Then also day 2, we have another session that's going to be at a local spa. We'll have brunch there as well. And then you'll have the remaining hours to just spa. Just spa. Go sit in the sauna. Go get in the hot tub. Go get you a massage. Get you a facial. Get you a body scrub. What do you need? I don't know. But whatever you need, that spa got you. Down to the CBD drinks, the spa got you. Okay? Right. And then we're going to come together for our sound bath workshop. That's going to close out our evening. And then you'll have the rest of the evening to move around. So if you want to do some solo things on your own, you have that as well. Day 3, we're going to rise slowly. We're going to go to the brunch. And then we're going to say our farewells. Now, the best part about this, and I haven't even talked about it, if you thought the spa was the best part about it, the best part about this is that the rate for this entire weekend, this VIP weekend, includes your accommodations. It includes your accommodations, like where you lay your head. You have the opportunity to pick single or double accommodations. And if you don't know someone that would like to share this experience with you, then I can definitely couple you with someone who also wants to share this experience and choose a double. We will be housed at a luxurious space in National Harbor. Let me tell you, the condos in National Harbor are not to be played with. Okay. So everything about this weekend is really to give you a sense of being purposeful and a sense of tapping into your own power and a sense of not repeating what we did in 2023 to burn. as you see the flames behind me, right? We have to make sure that we're doing things that are growing and building. And all the things don't have to be big things, they can be super subtle things. But we've got to learn what those are for each of us. So, this is our weekend to really tap into those things. And this is what Black Pinterest Live is about. Because whatever you're launching, you can launch that thing on Pinterest. You can launch it on Facebook. You can launch it on your podcast, right? You can launch it on YouTube. So, what I'm giving you, you can take it and place it wherever you live and you feel comfortable on these social media and SEO streets. That's important. It's not a one size that only fits this one platform. You're going to be able to utilize the information that you learn at the content creation for your brand culture summit on all aspects of your business, because you want to start to think about content creation as being the fabric of your culture. It's like the lens into what the culture is inside of your business and your brand. It starts with your video. It starts with your static or standard image, right? We're going to learn how to use that content to the most effective place so that we can attract the clients that are really our people. That way, you don't feel like you're selling and throwing yourselves all over everyone, but you get to just sit and be as powerful as you are. You're going to tap into that power on the weekend of the VIP weekend in DC. When you tap into that power, you're going to really understand that the energy that you've been exhibiting all this time, you didn't need that. You can conserve it a little bit. But Black Pinterest Live is for you, the entrepreneur, the Black entrepreneur. We have it every February in Washington, D.C., the blackest month of the year, in the blackest, most melanated, powerful space in the country, right? Now, we all know we got some gentrification going on in the area, but when you really want to think about African Americans, affluent African Americans making moves and doing what they do, this is still the most powerful place. This is still the place where if you don't feel your inner power when you get here, you definitely are going to walk away with your inner power when you leave here, refreshed and revived, with a whole new lens of how you look at things and also how you look and feel about yourself and the business that you're growing. So I can't wait for you all to show up at Black Pinterest Live Part 2, Content Creation for Your Brand Culture VIP weekend. It is 3 days. Remember, if you go to the link below, we are having a live Q&A session. Click the link below to schedule for the live Q&A. Click the link. Bring all your questions, write them down, because there are only so many slots available. Like, I will not have 50 people here. I don't even want it. It's going to be a very intimate setting. So make sure you write down all your questions so that you can jump in, do something for yourself. And remember, this is tax deductible. So you can pour into your business and yourself, and it's tax deductible. Alrighty, I'm going to leave you with the itinerary